Hi, Eric Poulin here, your friendly neighborhood temple and family history leader, with a video that you can do to participate in family history while we can't attend church. I'm going to make one of these videos and release it every Sunday morning until we are out of this situation. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy. What I'm going to have you do today is to add a memory to somebody in Family Search. Now, I'm on an Android device, so people on iPhones will look slightly different, but it will be basically the same. What you want to do is first make sure you have and download the Family Tree app that you see in the center of the screen there. Looks like a tree with squares for leaves. The squares are meant to be like pictures on a family tree, so that's the metaphor they're going for. Go ahead and download that, log in. You're going to log in using your LDS account. If you don't have an account on Family Tree, go ahead and create one. If you don't have an LDS account or you've forgotten how to get in, you can reach me through email and I can get you online properly. When you launch the app, you're going to be logged into a family tree that looks something like this. You'll see me in the center of the screen here. Below are my children. Beside me is Robin, my wife, and then my parentage are above. In this particular video, what I'm going to do is add a memory for Robin's grandfather. So the first thing I need to do is navigate to her family tree and not my direct family tree. So to do that, I'm going to tap on her. And you'll see at the top of the screen here, it says that she is a private person in that yellow bar across the top. That means that she is a living person. Living persons are considered private and can't be shared. I'm going to be adding a memory to her grandfather who has been deceased for many years now. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to click that three-dot menu in the top right and go to view this tree. This will show me Robin's tree, and now she's larger and I'm beside her, and now we're looking at her parentage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just pinch zoom here. We're going to go to Leo Gordon Howell. This is her grandfather. This is Robin's mother's father. So I'm going to tap on him. Now I have a photograph of him sitting right in front of me. The first thing I'm going to do is just update his image. So I'm going to click the circle that's beside his face here and click camera. And I'm actually going to take a picture of him. Now, I want it to be not too close because it's going to ask us to crop it. That looks about right. And we'll say that looks good. Maybe we can crop the border of the frame out there. We'll save that, and I'm going to click the Set Portrait button at the top of the screen. I noticed that my video stopped, so I'm going to just try to flip that around and get it back live. There we go. I'm going to center that on his face. I'm just resizing it with that little green dot and centering that around his face. And then I'm going to click Save at the top. So then we have his portrait added correctly. That looks nice. But what we really want to do here is add a memory. So what we're going to do is, you'll see these tabs along the top that I'm scrolling through. Scroll over to the one called Memories. Now you'll see the images that I just added here. We don't need all of these, so I'm actually going to delete a few of these so that we don't clutter up the portrait or his file with a whole bunch of these images. We'll definitely keep the one that we're using for his profile picture though. Now I'm going to take a picture of that whole picture that I just used in my camera to take a picture of, and I'm going to add a short memory that Robin provided with me. I've clicked at the bottom here, the plus sign in the green circle, and I'm going to write a story. Now when you're writing a story, you can add an image. So I'm going to go ahead and add an image. I'll take it again from the camera. This time I'm going to take the entire photo. Do my best to get decent lighting here. And I've got my flash turned off so that you don't have a big glare on the photo. So we'll say okay, and yes, I'll crop it so that I can get that wooden frame out of the picture as much as possible and just focus on the image. Perfect. looks like my face keeps freezing up here. Let's flip that around again and see if we can get that to reset. Okay, good. I'm going to save that memory as part of, or that image as part of this memory, and give it a title. And this is, now I always use my voice to type because I hate typing. So I'm going to click the microphone button on my keyboard, and hopefully it doesn't interfere with the recording. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, didn't work. Can't use my keyboard to record the video and text at the same time. So I'm gonna have to type this out, unfortunately. So here's what we're gonna say. I'm just gonna call it his character. And under story content, I already have the content written out so that I'm not gonna bore you typing it in. Now, Robin has provided this to me. This is actually her memory. So she wrote this long memory about he used to be a fisherman and worked on fishing boats in Newfoundland. And, you know, a very good story, heartwarming story. So I'm going to just click on this and copy it. And we'll flip back over to Family Tree, and I'm going to paste the story in here and save it. And that is it. I have successfully added a memory to Family Tree. Now, anybody who visits Family Tree, Family Search, or the app Family Tree that we're looking at will be able to see this memory. Now I'm going to try and back out here to Robin again. Let's go to his tree. Go to details. No, I want to get back to Robin now. Don't want to go to parents. See if we can go to view this tree. You'll see now, if I go down on Patsy Joan Howell, this is, never call her Patsy though, just Joan. That's why she goes for. This is Robin's mom. She'll kill me if people call her Joan or Patsy. Now you'll see his face has the proper avatar image or photo of him there, which looks quite nice. And the next thing I could do is his wife, because that same photo that I have is a picture of his wife. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that up as well. But I encourage you to go into your family tree, pick one of your recent deceased relatives that you personally knew or have a memory of, and add a memory. You don't have to include an image like I did. You can just add text if you prefer, but go ahead and add a memory there for Family Tree to be able to have that for posterity, and it'll help you develop a closer connection to our long past relatives. Thanks everyone, stay healthy and stay safe, and have a great Sabbath day.